Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Namaskar. Today we have another team from the School Innovation Contest all the way from Chandigarh, and they are working on a product called Mechanized Scavenger. I would like to request the mentor to introduce herself and then the students followed by her.
So I am Snelata and our school name is St. Anne's Convent School and Chandigarh. And these are the students, those who were involved in this project work, innovation project work. And now they'll introduce themselves, sir.
Sure.
Thank you.
I am Jaskirat Singh from the 10th standard.
I am Gurtaj Singh from 10th.
I am Ekant Sharma from 10th.
Okay. So this looks very solid product. Can you tell us how this idea came to you? What is mechanized scavenging all about?
Yes, sir. Let me just elaborate on that. So basically, we read in the newspaper various articles about manual scavengers. These are people who go into the sewage pipelines in order to clear them out to solve the issue of localized flooding of sewage water, which contaminates water lines as well as disrupts aquatic life. So these people who go inside the pipelines, they are not only socially stigmatized, but they also face adverse health conditions, which sometimes even lead to their death. So in order to eradicate human scavenging, we've created our own model, Mechanized Scavenger, which can be deployed instead of the humans into the pipelines to clear them out.
Okay. So how did this idea came to you? Did you see something like this already being deployed, or what was a eureka moment for you?
Sir, we saw many of these articles in newspapers and in news reports. When we dig deeper, we found out that there were already existing machines, but they were used for clearing out large manholes and heavy industrial machinery. But our model is used for clearing out blockages in
At the municipal level.
Okay, okay.
Right.
So, ma'am, I would like to hear from you. How was the support provided by the institute to these young minds, and what was the role of School Innovation team, School Innovation Council, basically to support their idea? What was your initial thoughts on that?
Sir, actually, when we just proposed our idea to our sister principal, Sister CG, she encouraged the children that go for it, and she is always in every field she encourages the children. So when we spoke to her that this is an innovation marathon competition and students want to participate, initially there were 5-7 children, and these 3 started working very hard from the starting only. And initially we did the documentation first, that what we are going to do it in this project.
Right.
Then we distributed the work, that he will do this and he will do this, and we explained it to our principal once again. And she also gave some idea, in fact, and she also told them that it should be practically working also. Go
Right.
for this way.
Right.
So they did deeper research, and before the prior research of the patent, they themselves did it, that how many products are available in the market and what all those products are doing.
So this is already patented, or it's in the process?
It is in the process. It is in the process.
So we've conducted a prior art search. There were 2 or 3 similar results. However, they said that we have some unique innovations that are a step beyond the earlier other ideas. So basically, our model has been declared patentable, and we're currently in the steps of filing a patent.
Great to know that. So can you take us through the demonstration, what the product is, what is the tech part, the hardware
Yes,
part
sir,
and the
of
software part,
Yes.
and how did you came up with this unique design?
Sir, basically, our model consists of a multi-cabinet design. The lowermost cabinet houses 12-volt high-power planetary gear motors which drive the entire model. These are suspended on compression springs and linear bearing, which provide enough suspension for the entire model. The second cabinet consists of all the electronic connections and the microcontrollers, which acts as a processing unit for the entire model. The third cabinet consists of a 12-volt high-power battery management system, which provides efficient power supply for the entire model. The roof of the model also houses the excavation mechanism, which is the servo arm and the high-power drill. It also houses an isolated 3.7 volt battery for the camera system along with a hydrogen sulfide sensor because hydrogen sulfide accumulates in high amounts near blocked sewages.
Due to stagnation of water.
Okay. So, what all other components are there inside the, like how long it can run and how effective, I see some of the parts are 3D
Yes.
printed. So, how did
Yes.
you come up with those designs?
Sir, the initial parts were all designed in Fusion 360. We ran multiple prototypes and perfected our designs, and we then 3D printed all of them with out of solid PETG along with carbon fiber reinforced PLA, which is also biodegradable material. This provides very much chemical resistance along with mechanical support.
So let me explain the circuit. So basically, first of all, we have a single 12 volt battery, which alone powers the servos for the robotic arm, which are in turn powered by a PCA power distribution board for servos. Moreover, we have our relay modules which power on different components of the model, as well as a microcontroller, an Arduino Mega, and our RC receiver, FlySky IA10B. These are all powered by the initial battery I just mentioned.
Right.
Moreover, we have two 12 volt batteries which are connected in parallel. They are used to power the 300 RPM, about 300 RPM motors, which are extremely high in torque. We have used for our wheels, and a single 200 RPM motor for a drill.
Okay.
Moreover, our controller TX16S sends appropriate signals to the receiver, and then the receiver relays the signals for the relay module as well as the L298 motor drivers for our motors to the Arduino board, and the Arduino board processes the signals and sends the appropriate I/O output as well as the PWM output to the various parts.
Okay.
And our receiver also directly sends signals to the servos, which in turn control the arm.
Okay. And this is also operated wirelessly. I mean, like,
Yes, sir.
you
Yes,
can
sir.
have the vision of. I
We
think
also
there's-
have wireless video feed. We'll just turn it on.
It's okay. You can.
So you can see this provides live video footage to the viewer who can control.
Nice. So I can alone wear this like a drone and
Yes,
control
yes,
it,
sir,
and
yes, sir.
I can move it around. Okay.
Yes.
Great to know that. I would like to know from Ekant,
Like
what is the.
this, a mechanized scavenger has a modular design.
Uh-huh.
We can interchange its parts like its wheel, the drill bit of the drill, and the claw. Instead of these high traction wheels, we can put a belt which also has a good grip on the terrain.
And how do you look at the scale? Because when you talk about real life
Yes,
work of this kind of a device, it has to be more solid and more metallic,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So what is your vision to scale this further? How you want to take it ahead?
So
And what
basically-
support you need?
Yes, sir. So basically, this is just currently a prototype. The final model would be reinforced by a metallic chassis within, but it would be coated with a material like carbon fiber on the outside and PLA, like we mentioned, in order to ensure chemical resistance, since steel can corrode under certain circumstances.
You
Moreover,
would like to add something?
Yes, sir. We have also considered the possibility of scalability. Like these models can be made in different sizes. The smallest one can be deployed in schools and municipalities. Along with these, can also be used in mining work if scaled to a larger size.
Okay.
By mining work, he means that whenever we often hear of tunnel collapses happening and mine is getting stuck within the lines. So basically, at a larger scale, with a little bit of components changed, we can actually deploy this
can
within that
repurpose it
situation
for
and
some
clear
other
out the
work.
pipelines
Correct,
to rescue the workers.
Right. Nice to know that. Ma'am, we'd like to know from you, how do you think about these young minds and the whole idea behind the school innovation contest?
The whole idea is to improvise their skill because ministry is working a lot to, in the skill education. And I am an artificial intelligence teacher also in the school, HOD of computer science and AI. So these children are in my class only. So I know children that they have a lot of curiosity to create new products.
Right.
But the moment they get the chance, they just jump into that and they try to do something new which is not available in the market. And as far as I am concerned, I try to give my best. Whichever time I can give them in the school, or we went to CGC Landra also for some support of hardware and software. They also guided us when we went for prior search art and all that before filing the patent and all. And we really worked together during the month of June also.
Okay.
when we have the vacation. And as far as these three minds are concerned, I feel that, they will do wonders in life. That is what, as mentor, I can say.
Right.
And I will also want to show my gratitude to the Ministry of Education and Innovation Cell, those who conduct these kind of competition and give these kind of platforms where the children can show their potential, because otherwise there is no way to come up with their potentials.
Right.
Because at school level, they don't have this much budget.
Right.
So because of the budget only, children are able to do it.
Sure.
Thank you
That
so
was
much.
really nice to hear from you, and the kind of conviction you have about these young minds, I think the future is bright. So I thank you all for this wonderful prototype which you have built, and I congratulate you to take these things further and file patent and create something more robust which can be used at industry level.
Yes.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. So those were the students from Chandigarh, building mechanized scavenging robot for New India, where we are talking about inclusive growth, and we are looking at the people at the lowest strata and identifying the problems they are going through and building something which can help them, do their work as well as saving lives at the same time. So I wish them all the best, and I'm really happy to know that Ministry of Education's initiatives being recognized and adopted by initiatives and the institutions alike to build Viksit Bharat 2047.